Okay, good evening, everybody. I'm going to start by looking at a battle I did yesterday, which gave me the idea for these videos, in fact, because I think it's a good demonstration of how to use your destroyers in combination with the rest of the army when it comes to attacking a city. I chose a particularly strong player in the game right now. In fact, he's the #1 honor whore, for want of a better expression, in the game by quite far at the moment from water. FWR4EMS. It was his city, 4 Reams, I suppose you call him. And as you can see up there, I got a nice amount of honor, 4,800 honor from the attack. A little bit of gold as well, 115,000. And I was able to do it very successfully. I lost less troops than him. I'll just get the report up for you. As you can see, he lost 1,173 units to my 509 killed with 469 units injured. So that's 978 against 1,173, which is not bad. We've got very similar level troops, and I think the only thing he's got lower than me, from what I can say, oh no, he's got a couple of things. He's got much lower destroyers, and he's got lower. Well, he's actually got a lot of things lower, but he has a better hero, and also he's got obviously he's got the defense. And with only level 1 minnows at the moment, I'm not going to be able to do too much stopping of his army getting to mine. But anyway, it was a good battle, so let's start by showing you that, and I'll talk through it, and you'll see why things are done. And it's good for new players to see this, because I think a lot of players, when they start out, they don't know quite how to use their destroyers when it comes to attacking cities, and they make a bit of a hash of it, and wonder why they don't get very far. I think the first bit of information you should know is don't ever attack a player considerably higher level than you when it comes to a city, because he's just going to crush you from all angles, especially at the levels we're at now. Ideally you want to be within 2 or 3 levels of him, or at least have very good research relative to the opponent. If they focus most of their development on building up their city rather than their research, then you'd have an edge, even if you're lower level. It's different with mines. We'll talk about mines another time, but for cities, this is probably the hardest thing to do and to learn, and it requires the most tactics, if you like. So let's get on with it. All right, I'll go to the battle itself. Right, let's replay that. Okay, let's let it load up. Right, here we go. Let's make it smaller. Right, okay. In the bottom right hand side, you can see I'm putting in my minnows straight away. Nothing else. I sent in quite a few because they are low level. Now, most of his army comes out to greet me. Minnows don't do much in this situation other than act as a kind of a draw, if you like. They take a lot of hits, so brings out most of mine. Once I'm satisfied with his army, then I send in my destroyers from the opposite side, the furthest point of his army. I spread them around because I want to get as many attacks all over the place, and also some of these desis will draw away his army again. Now I put the remainder of my desis, once they've moved off to the side, down again at the bottom, and straight in. As you can see, I'm on his city and I've won already. Now I could pause it right there and pull out completely. I've taken the gold, taken all the loot I could. He had no other myth or crystal, and then I'd walk away with minimal losses. But my aim here was actually to take out his army, so I followed through with a full attack on the opposite side of where his remaining tower is. You see I'm sending in some desis and knights now to finish those off when his army moves over to my main army. At this level, my ranged troops come under a lot of pressure quite quickly, so I have to be careful. I'm keeping them at bay now. I'm attacking from 2 angles. All I've got left is to kill his army now. There's nothing else to stop me, and of course I've got a slightly stronger army, so I should be better off. The mistake I made here was not really a mistake. It was just I wasn't expecting to attack him necessarily on the day. Was I didn't have enough desis and enough melee units. I had far too many ranged in my body. Had I done that, I think I would have got a massive on him. But I was mainly, as I say, trying to get out take as much of his defense out in armies, because other guys wanted to loot him yesterday. So anyway, I carry on for a while here, just to get as much honor as I can out of the matter. And I wait until the very last minute to pull out. Literally always make sure you leave with at least 1 unit. Never, ever let the mistake happen, as many new players do. I did myself when I started, of pulling out of the battle, well, not pulling out of the battle at the right moment, because you lose. it's getting too close now, so I'm going to have to run away. I think that's when I do click the button. Looks like we're right at the end now. No, yep, there they come. Go, go, go. Yep, there we go. So that was it, really. Any questions? Please let me know. I'm happy to look at anybody else's fights, and I can help you if you think you're going wrong in certain places. Okay, bye for now.